Welcome to the MOTO Freak channel. Greetings to all viewers, subscribers, supporters. So to the point. The BMW N55 is a turbocharged 3.0-liter inline-six petrol engine that was first introduced in 2009, succeeding the twin-turbo N54. It marked a significant evolution for BMW's inline-six philosophy, being the first to employ a single twin-scroll turbocharger, along with valvetronic, variable valve lift, and dual vanos, variable valve timing, for improved efficiency and response. History and versions. The N55 was a critically acclaimed engine, winning 3 consecutive awards 10 Best Engines Award from 2011 to 2013. Its production spanned from 2009 until it began being phased out in 2015 with the introduction of its successor, the B58 engine. The N55 served a wide array of BMW models, showcasing its versatility and performance. Key design features. Single twin-scroll turbocharger, a major departure from the N54's twin-turbo setup, aiming to reduce turbo lag and improve low-end torque. Valvetronic, BMW's variable valve lift system, which controls intake valve lift to manage engine load without a traditional throttle body, enhancing efficiency and response. Dual vanos, variable valve timing on both intake and exhaust camshafts for optimized power delivery and fuel economy across the RPM range. Direct injection, for precise fuel delivery and improved combustion efficiency. Bosch MEVD 17.2 engine management system, advanced electronics for precise control. Common in N55B30, 3.0 L versions and applications. The N55 engine came in various power outputs, depending on a model and specific tune. N55B30M0, 225 kilowatts and 302 brake horsepower, 400, found in models like the F10 and F11 and F07535i, E90 and E91 and E92 and E93 335i, E82 and E88 135i, F25X3X Drive 35i, F30 and F34 and F31 335i, F32 and F33 and F36 435i, and various X5 and X6 models. This was the most common variant. N55B30, 235 kilowatts and 315 brake horsepower, 450 Nm, used in F06 and F12 and F13 640i. E82 and E88 135 is F20 and F21 135i, and F01 and F02 740i only. N55B30-00, 240 kilowatts and 322 brake horsepower, featured in the F22 and F23 M235i and later F20 and F21 M135 ILCI. N55 HP, 250 kilowatts and 335 brake horsepower, utilize an active hybrid 3 and active hybrid 5 models. N55B30T0, 265 kilowatts and 355 brake horsepower, or 272 kilowatts and 365 brake horsepower. Higher output versions used in specific applications. BMW M GmbH developed the S55 engine as a high-performance derivative of the N55, used in the F80M3, F82M4, and F87M2 competition and CS. Alpina also created specialized biturbo versions based on the N55B30M0, with significant power increases, e.g., 301 kilowatts and 404 brake horsepower up to 332 kilowatts and 445 brake horsepower, often incorporating a twin-turbo setup similar to the N54. Opinions and review. The N55 engine is widely regarded as a significant improvement over its predecessor, the N54, particularly in terms of reliability. Advantages: smooth and refined. Being an inline-six, the N55 inherits the inherent balance and smoothness BMW is famous for. Strong and linear power delivery. The twin-scroll turbocharger effectively reduces turbo lag, providing a broad and flat torque curve from low RPMs, making it highly responsive in daily driving. Good fuel efficiency. For its performance while not a hybrid, the combination of direct injection, Valvetronic, and the efficient twin-scroll turbocharger allows for decent fuel economy, given its power output. Reliability improvements over N54. Generally considered more reliable than N54, addressing some of its predecessor's common issues, e.g., fewer HPFP failures, more robust wastegate design. Excellent tuning potential. The N55 responds very well to aftermarket tuning, with significant horsepower and torque gains possible through ECU tunes, flash tunes, or piggyback modules like JB4, and bolt-on modifications. Many enthusiasts achieve 400-plus HP with relative ease. Pleasing exhaust note. Still retains a characteristic BMW inline-6 sound, which is appreciated by enthusiasts. Disadvantages. Still prone to common BMW issues. While improved, it still shares some vulnerabilities common to modern BMW engines, particularly with gaskets and plastic components. Less hardcore than N54. For some tuners for extreme high horsepower builds, some argue the N54's twin-turbo setup offers more ultimate potential, although this is a niche concern for most owners. The closed-deck block of the B58 is also seen as superior for very high power. Direct injection carbon buildup. Like all direct injection engines, it's susceptible to carbon buildup on intake valves over time, requiring periodic cleaning, walnut blasting. Faults and breakdowns. While more reliable than the N54, the N55 is not without its common issues. Awareness of these can help with preventative maintenance. Oil leaks. This is a persistent theme across many BMW engines. Valve cover gasket, VCG, and valve cover. The plastic valve cover itself and its gasket can become brittle and crack or harden, leading to oil leaks, often evidenced by a burning oil smell or visible oil around the top of the engine. Oil filter housing gasket, OFHG, a very common leak point. If it fails, oil can leak onto the serpentine belt, potentially causing damage to the belt or even allowing pieces of the belt to get sucked into the engine through the front crank seal, leading to catastrophic failure. It can also cause oil and coolant to mix in rare, severe cases. Oil pan gasket. Another common oil leak source, though less critical than the OFHG. Rear main seal, RMS less common than the above, but can also be a source of oil leaks. Electric water pump failure. BMW's electric water pumps are known for failing, typically between 60,000 and 90,000 miles. When they fail, it can lead to rapid overheating and potential engine damage if not addressed immediately. It's often recommended to replace the thermostat at the same time. Charge pipe failure. The factory plastic charge pipe, connecting the intercooler to the throttle body, is prone to cracking, especially in tuned cars running higher boost levels. This results in a boost leak, loss of power, and often a limp mode. An upgraded aftermarket aluminum charge pipe is a very common and recommended modification. Vanos solenoid failure. The Vanos solenoids can become clogged or fail, leading to rough idling, reduced power, and sometimes a check engine light. Cleaning or replacing them usually resolves the issue. Early N55 models 2010 to 2012 had a recall for Vanos bolts that could loosen or break, leading to internal engine damage. Ensure this recall was performed if applicable. High-pressure fuel pump, HPFP, issues. While significantly less common and less problematic than on the N54, the HPFP can still fail on the N55, leading to long cranks, misfires, and reduced performance. Turbocharger wastegate rattle. The wastegate actuator or linkage can develop play over time, causing a rattling sound, particularly at idle or low RPMs. While annoying, it's generally not as severe as N54 wastegate issues and doesn't always indicate imminent turbo failure. Ignition coils and spark plugs. Like any modern direct injection engine, these are wear items. Misfires are often attributed to failing ignition coils or worn spark plugs. Regular replacement, more frequently if tuned, is key. Fuel consumption. The N55 generally offers a good balance of performance and fuel economy. Official EPA and WLTP ratings. These vary by vehicle model, transmission, and drivetrain, RWD versus AWD. For a F3335i, for instance, you might see figures around 18 to 22 miles per gallon city and 26 to 30 miles per gallon highway, U.S. figures. Real-world consumption. This heavily depends on driving style. Aggressive driving or heavy city traffic will significantly reduce fuel economy. Many owners report combined averages in the low to mid-20s mpg. Highway cruising can often yield figures in the high 20s or even low 30s. Fuel type. BMW recommends premium unleaded fuel, 91 to 98 RON, depending on region, for optimal performance and efficiency. Timing. The BMW N55 engine uses a timing chain rather than a timing belt. Timing chains are generally designed to last the lifetime of the engine, unlike belts that require periodic replacement. No fixed interval. BMW does not specify a replacement interval for the N55 timing chain. Reliability. The N55's timing chain system is generally robust and does not suffer from the widespread guide failures seen in some N20 engines. However, like any mechanical component, it can wear over extremely high mileage or due to neglected oil changes. Symptoms of wear. Excessive rattling or whining noises from the front of the engine, particularly at startup or when cold, could indicate timing chain stretch or worn guides and tensioners. While a timing chain replacement is not a routine maintenance item, if symptoms appear, it's a significant and costly repair due to the labor involved, often requiring engine removal or significant disassembly of the front of the engine. Oil. Proper oil selection and frequent oil changes are crucial for the N55's longevity, especially considering it's a turbocharged direct injection engine. Oil type. BMW recommends using BMW Longlife 01 LL01 compliant full synthetic engine oil. Common viscosities include 5W, 30, or 5W40. Some also use 0W, 30, or 0W, 40 meeting the LL01 specification. Capacity. The N55 typically holds around 6.5 liters, 6.9 U.S. quarts, of engine oil. Always confirm with your owner's manual. Change intervals. While BMW's official service intervals can be as long as 10,000 to 15,000 miles or every 2 years, depending on driving conditions and the car's CBS system, most enthusiasts and independent mechanics recommend much more frequent oil changes for the N55, especially for spirited driving or tuned vehicles. A common recommendation is every 5,000 to 7,500 miles or annually, whichever comes first. This helps combat carbon buildup and prolongs the life of the turbocharger and other critical components. Oil consumption. Some N55 engines may consume a small amount of oil between changes. It's good practice to check the oil level periodically, electronically via iDrive, as there is no physical dipstick on many N55 models, and top up as needed. Overall opinion. The BMW N55 is often considered one of BMW's best modern turbocharged inline-six engines. It offers a fantastic blend of power, smoothness, and efficiency, making it a joy to drive in a wide range of models. While it does have some common failure points, they are generally well known and often less severe or less expensive to fix than those of its N54 predecessor. For those considering an N55 powered BMW, maintenance is key. Adhering to or exceeding recommended maintenance schedules, especially for oil changes and addressing common leak points, will significantly contribute to its longevity. Proactive replacement. Consider proactive replacement of known wear items like the electric water pump and charge pipe, especially if planning to tune, to avoid being stranded or facing more expensive repairs down the line. Pre-purchase inspection. A thorough pre-purchase inspection by a BMW specialist is highly recommended to identify any existing or impending issues. Overall, the N55 is a strong, tunable, and generally reliable engine that provides a quintessential BMW driving experience. Thank you for watching the video, and I invite you to subscribe to the MOTO Freak channel. Greetings to everyone, and see you in the next episode. See you soon.